Fair warning, this is the raw, unfinished, unedited, unadulterated footage from Halloween 2009 of the Predatory Lender. And again, this is Part 5.
Okay, you're going to need to tell that when you get in the mic.
Well, we're not asking that question.
We're not doing politics.
All right, what are we doing?
Okay, no, well actually we can. Okay, this is Bond, Jar Bond, talk to you about the economy. Now we know the election is over and, well, sadly Pedro lost to Obama. That's
Right.
Yes, but one of the questions I have, to Obama and Pedro supporters is about the middle class. What is the middle class?
The middle class is a class that we look at in terms of jobs, that is well-paid jobs, jobs that deals with home care, jobs that deals with what we call health care, jobs that deal with wages that are the kind of wages that can make you and allow you to be able to go to movies, football, basketball, baseball games, and still have money to put in the bank. We're talking about anywhere between $50,000 to $60,000 to $70,000 a year jobs. That's what middle class wage jobs are.
Now, what are middle class wage jobs to Pedro supporters?
Well, when you think about middle class, there's three classes you have to consider first. The lower class, the upper class, and of course the middle class. For the most part, I have to agree with what was your name, sir?
Big Money Griff.
With what Big Money Griff was saying. Middle class allows you to go out and have the luxuries that the lower class cannot afford, i.e. the homeless, the street performers, and things of that nature. It's a very important class. That class really is the backbone that makes the country roll.
Yeah, they are the manufacturing class. The class that we lost here in America when we talk about losing our jobs, manufacturing jobs. So what I'm saying to you and to the people here in Hollywood, on Hollywood Boulevard in Los Angeles, California, is that there's a way in which we can rescind what has happened to us in the past. By taking that state lotto public education money that was supposed to go to the public schools for the last 25 years, that $90 to $100 million, let's take that money and recreate manufacturing jobs that we lost through NAFTA and GATT and Bill Clinton. And so now we can pay our salaries, our health care, and all kinds of aid that is needed, not only for home care workers, grocery store workers, security guard workers, and low-wage service workers, but now we can use that $90 to $100 million for ourselves, locally and nationally. So spread the word what you heard. Take that state lotto public education money that's supposed to have been going to the public schools that is not, and use that money by using your vote in whatever respected county that you live in throughout America and here in Los Angeles. And join us as we begin for change here in Los Angeles and in America.
Let me hit a few questions with him and let me come back to you. Is that okay?
Too late.
Okay. Now, questions on taxes. How much should someone make before they pay any taxes? Like, how much should someone make before they have to pay any taxes? What would that dollar level be?
I'll let you field that one.
Well,
we should pay
I want
taxes.
to get him first because he's working.
He really should field that one first.
Okay.
We should have taxes. We should all pay taxes. I mean, when you buy sunglasses, when you buy shirts, when you buy food, when you buy drinks, you should pay a tax. Why? Because that tax could be used for any kind of natural disasters, such as fires, floods, hurricanes. We need taxes to be able to cover our butts when it comes to natural disasters in Los Angeles as well as in America. So, no matter what age you are, you should pay some form or fashion of a tax when you buy various items that you can buy out here in Hollywood, better known as Hollywood, on Halloween weekend night.
One more question, Pop. What can we?
That's it, Pop?
Yeah.
That's a
okay.
wrap?
I guess we're good for 2.
All right, man.
All right.
What you got?
Here's where you can. Okay, we're good. Now again, this is Bond, Jar Bond, talking to you about the economy, and I'm here with an oil man, and this is
Don Gordon,
Don Gordon.
Dallas, Texas.
Now you say you're in the oil business. Can you tell us something about that?
Well, I don't like having to buy it anymore. The stock prices are going down, and I'm looking forward to them going back up. That's where my money's at, and right now I don't have a whole lot of it.
Now, big business and the oil business have been criticized a lot for various, how much money they make and stuff like that. Now, how do you think big oil is going to fare against all this push towards alternative energy?
Hell, I don't know. But all I can tell you is right now, with oil down and the government giving all the money away to all these different corporations trying to make the economy come back, seems to be killing me. So I ain't never got a check from a poor man, but I'm sure it's going to happen sooner or later. I believe in trickle down, not trickle up.
Now, we had some questions earlier about taxes. Now we had a question, what is the middle class? How much do you think someone should make before they're considered middle class?
These days, probably about 80,000.
80,000 to be considered. 80,000 to be considered middle class?
That's what I figure nowadays. Have you priced anything lately? If you make underneath that, what are you going to afford?
Well, I'm not from this world, so money here isn't that real relevant to me.
Yeah, it's pretty relevant here.
Okay. Now, since you bring up that, how much should someone make before they have to pay any taxes?
Before they have to pay any taxes, everybody ought to have to pay taxes.
Well, lately there's like certain levels, like if you make below certain wages, you don't have to pay Social Security, income tax, or certain things. How much do you think, because that's what it is now. I know it's like something like 500 for Social Security, 2,000 for certain things. How much do you think someone should make before they have to pay any tax?
I think everybody ought to pay taxes. What do they got? 40% of the wealth of the United States comes from the rich. How much comes from the poor class? How many people are we supporting with our taxes? I'm not a rich man. I'm just a regular guy like y'all. I go to work every day. But everybody pays taxes. Everybody has to pay. Why should one group be responsible for every group in America? That's ridiculous, isn't it?
Well, I think so too, me being kind of a rich guy myself. Well, now finally, in closing question, of all the economic issues out there, what is one issue you would like to talk about? Any subject, what is something that concerns you the most?
The thing that concerns me the most. Right now, these days, we got a lot of concerns, don't we? The economy is one thing, of course. Economy, it's going into the crapper. But like I said, it's all, in my opinion, a lot of it is due to everybody's so worried about the lower classes that the upper classes are going to close their pockets. They're going to move all their industries other places. If you make a rich man poor, you kill your economy, because when a rich man gets poor, he's not going to put his money back into America. He's going to find some place overseas where he can get that cheap labor and do all the different things he wants to do with his money. Hurting the upper class kills the lower class. I wish people would learn that. That's about all I got.
Okay, thank you, sir. Oh, here's your chance to check this out. Check this out there.